altitude. Telemetry indicates input eject.
Roger that, Control. We'll keep walking.
This is McQuarrie. We're on him. Lead the way, sir. It's a pleasure to fight with you at last.
Omega lead. Ejecting.
Roger, Control. Omega, this is Control. We should lift off of the next dropship. Orders?
This is Forward 3. The gantries are retracting at Gamma launch site. They're at full power and counting down to lift. Salvage operation. This is Forward 1. You're running out of time. Party Gamma is nearly powered up.
Take out the APU gantries as soon as possible. If the dropship gets powered up, it'll bring its main guns online.
Omega left. We're getting cargo secured. As soon as we're able to lift, we need to get on board as quickly as possible. We're now tracking multiple targets inbound.
Got him on radar, Control. Moving to intercept.
Oh no!
We're... meters altitude. Telemetry indicates input eject.
Roger that, Control. We'll keep walking.
This is McQuarrie. We're on him. Lead the way, sir. It's a pleasure to fight with you at last.
Omega lead. Ejecting.
Roger, Control. Omega, this is Control. We should lift off of the next dropship. Orders?
This is Forward 3. The gantries are retracting at Gamma launch site. They're at full power and counting down to lift. Salvage operation. This is Forward 1. You're running out of time. Party Gamma is nearly powered up.
Take out the APU gantries as soon as possible. If the dropship gets powered up, it'll bring its main guns online.
Omega left. We're getting cargo secured. As soon as we're able to lift, we need to get on board as quickly as possible. We're now tracking multiple targets inbound.
Got him on radar, Control. Moving to intercept.
Oh no!
We're... meters altitude. Telemetry indicates input eject.
Roger that, Control. We'll keep walking.
This is McQuarrie. We're on him. Lead the way, sir. It's a pleasure to fight with you at last.
Omega lead. Ejecting.
Roger, Control. Omega, this is Control. We should lift off of the next dropship. Orders?
This is Forward 3. The gantries are retracting at Gamma launch site. They're at full power and counting down to lift. Salvage operation. This is Forward 1. You're running out of time. Party Gamma is nearly powered up.
Take out the APU gantries.
Hello everybody and welcome to Battle for Midway, Week 2, North American Division. We got another match, EMP versus 228 Swamp Foxes for you.
Should be a good one.
Yeah, I'm here with my man Toaster.
Hello, hello everybody. Excited to be back.
Who I don't have your name on here. Or mine.
That is okay. They should know who we are by now, right?
Should.
Just starting to get teams in lobby, but guess we can go ahead and recap this past week of matches for Battle for Midway. At least we'll recap Group 1 NA.
Yeah, it's been a decent bunch of matches. I know we got, what do we got? Like Clan Smoke Jag took out 228 Swamp Foxes on Thursday, 11-9, which puts Swamp Foxes at 0-1 against this match for EMP.
Yep. 228 Wild Ones also taking out Smoke Adders 11-9. So victories, but not like crushing defeats either, have to say.
Yeah, because what did we say? EMP only had the real strong match against Press P for Positivity, so.
Yeah. Held their 15-5 after the points. So overall, so far a relatively tight division, and thankfully a division where people actually record match results.
Yeah. Well, I was reading the Discord. It was kind of a like, yeah, just send your results in. Yeah, it's fine. It's like, no pictures.
Yeah, I know. D5 is one of the culprits. Last season, MRBC, half our matches didn't have screenshots and all that other stuff till well into the season.
Yeah. If you remember to take them.
Yeah, if you remember to take them even. But so let's see. Going into this match, EmpyreaL with 15 points, Swamp Foxes with 9. So less than 10 points. Theoretically, EMP could lose their position after this, but it's gonna be they're gonna have to be beaten pretty bad.
Yeah, and I mean, Swamp Foxes was basically hovering around 7th in the Worlds before it went to the semifinals, so they're not bad. But I mean, there's still a lot of hard teams above them. So
yeah,
I mean, if we look
definitely,
sorry, go ahead.
Definitely a strong team. Don't count them out. They don't have Blackwatch's name, but they've been Div A MRBC last season and did a pretty good job. So anyone who disrespects them as a team is liable to have their ass whooped.
Yeah. And I mean, if you look at the rest of the groups, I mean, we got 42 with top of the point list matching with Clan Crossfire. Group 3, we got Cranky Old Canadians beating Zeta by 2, and then 228 Death from Above and matching with Mercstar. And then in Group 4, Smoke Adders and Blackthorns, basically holding out the top 2 on the group there. So that's not bad.
A lot of good matches. Hopefully we'll get some more of them casted.
Yeah.
I know you said you're thinking about casting one Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going to try and cast another one Saturday. I've been dying to do a European one, but I keep forgetting about it. Because we got Phoenix Legion holding 30 points to 10 above Dudes Club at 20. And then in Group 2, we got Drapeau Blanc at 13-11. So there's still some good. A lot of matches been played already.
Yeah, for sure. Season's going fast.
Yeah.
Only, 5 rounds for Group 1, so this is round 2 already.
Yeah, it won't be long before she's done.
But so, want to talk about the maps tonight?
Yeah, we got Mining Collective to start, then Grim Plexus, and then the triple map ban, which is... Do I even have that up here? No.
It could be. I wrote it down. River City, Forest, or Bog. So, I'd say overall tonight we have some pretty brawly maps.
On week 2 or because I got Polar Highlands, Frozen, or Pipe Peaks.
Oh, maybe I wrote it down wrong.
Yeah, you're on week 3.
Rip. Okay.
So it could be any of the long range cold maps. Unless there's somewhere information in here where we're skipping to week 3.
No, we're definitely not skipping to week 3. So, yeah, okay. I had that wrong. And big changes this week with the patch to all the heat. A lot of, I don't know, heat cap seems to have universally gone up gone down while heat dissipation went up. So overall higher DPS in the long run. Once you get heat capped, you don't have to spend as much time waiting to cool down.
Yeah.
Just reach that heat gap slightly faster.
Yeah, and then a little bit
Oh.
of half a point less damage on the pulse weapons. And the
Yeah.
large and the heavy large lasers down to 8? No. Oh, what the hell is it down to?
Let's see. I don't remember.
That's not the right one.
Come on, Iron Kilo, accept your invite. But yeah, so okay, first drop I'd expect to be pretty brawly. Now we've got all the new heat changes, so who knows what's good. But hopefully these teams have done their homework more than I have.
Well, yeah, I know with Bowser and EMP, they do a lot of homework as soon as things change. So when you go down the div list, it goes. There's a lot less people check and look into. They're like, we'll just figure it out. It's like, well,
Yeah, just wing it.
yeah.
Well, lower divisions, it's more about teamwork in my opinion. But
Yeah.
these upper divisions, you got the teamwork. Now you gotta optimize your drop decks. Every little advantage.
Yeah, so not huge changes. Yeah, the Clan Heavy Large Laser it's down to 16 from 18, and the other two, the Medium and the Medium Pulse, are down to 6.5 each. Clan ER, one added heat, a quarter damage reduction, and the ER Large Laser heat increased to 8.75 from 8 for the Inner Sphere. So it's a bit annoying, but, it's not that bad. And the spreads have definitely changed on the Artemis and ATMs, which is nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
A nice change, because you almost feel like they were useless.
Yeah, maybe we'll see more SRM brawlers this week. Who knows?
Yeah,
Then of course I've heard LRMs. They're still very cool. Maybe you'll just see LRM spam like we did last week. Who knows?
oh well, yeah. If we got Bowser in his trebuchet,
Yeah, this is Trebuchet. Give me a laugh. Shoot down those UAVs, 228.
yeah, don't give him the free damage there, as he said it.
Yeah.
So what we got? 5 in, still waiting for Iron Kilo.
Yeah. EMP, they had 6. I don't know, someone disconnected or something. Iron Kilo, just waiting on him to accept his invite.
Yeah, I forgot to look into reading the patch, because I just got on finally today, because I've been so freaking busy. The weapon retrofits for the mech chassis that have gone, the 3060s weapon retrofits, and it's like, I only have one, the Orion, but it's like, well, you didn't touch it, did you? You better not mess with that thing.
I saw the dragon. The dragon arm looks awesome with the Ultra 2s now.
Yeah.
Looks like we got both teams in here, so hopefully getting started soon.
Fantastic.
So, as far as teams go, talked about EMP last stream. 228 Swamp Foxes, they've been pretty much the same names for a while now. Like, past 2 seasons, MRBC, and now BFM.
Yeah.
Iron Kilo heading it up with one last bite. I know Odin Steel, Dom, Sherrod. Was Sherrod in 42? I don't know. I don't know. But overall, solid pilots. So
yeah, I mean, it's still cream of the crop when you come to. Yeah. I mean, 228's got the Black Watch, which are the top of the league for 228, and they got the Oceanic team. They got the a lot of depth. RJ's team, and now it's Seabiscuit's running it, and Death from Above, and they've made huge improvements. So I mean, you got a lot of freaking people to pick from the 228.
Yep. All right, looks like we're getting sorted. EMP appears to be locked. And 228 doing the Lance shuffle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. Will we see, I don't know, maybe another, one ER large mech, maybe a ER large trebuchet, maybe a Lerm trebuchet, force the other team to engage first? Who knows?
Someone's reminding me that Kurlon is going to be casting Group 3's Death from Above versus Aces Wild tomorrow. So everyone keep an eye out for that. I believe that
should be good.
Be on his channel, I think. Unless it's on here, I can't remember how he did
I'd
that
imagine it'd be on MRBC, but give Curlon a follow, I guess, just to be sure. Well, okay. EMP's locked. I assume 228 is in the process of locking. We should be good to go. Saw a lot of bushwhackers last week drop one. I wouldn't expect as many this week. Jump jets are a pretty big advantage on this map.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm biased towards the Nova. I love the Nova, but who knows what we'll see. Any predictions? I don't know. I'm predicting. I'm gonna predict 3-2 in favor of EMP. I think they're still the favorites, but it's it's patch day, so they haven't had a ton of time to
It's been really short
to science it out. So some out of left field could come and bite one of these teams. All right, and we're launching.
Let me switch over here.
Yeah, make sure you switch the overlay. No radio casts.
I don't screw that up.
I'm getting word from chat. Curlon stream is on his channel at 20:30 CST.
That would be nice. Yeah, because I was hoping to cast that one, but it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'll be doing other things. So I was like, well, I'll take this one.
Well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday. All right.
What do you got on your side?
All right, over on 228, we've got Iron Kilo and the Huntsman, Dark and Light and the Huntsman, Draven Cult and the Huntsman, Need a Pickle and a Kit Fox, Alcom and a Kit Fox, and Dom and Mad Dog. I wonder if that's a streak Mad Dog. They're definitely going heavy on the Huntsman. I wonder, maybe they're SRMs, maybe they're streaks, who knows? What do you got on EMP?
Yeah, we got a different run this time. They brought a Nova Prime, the Hunchback 2C, a Firestarter S, Huntsman, the Nova again, and a Wolfhound 2. And they are running pretty wide. Minus Vicious.
All right. I've had time to spectate all of the 228 mechs. They are all running streaks. Even the Kit Foxes, and it looks like they're just going in.
Oh yeah, Dom with 6 streak 6s.
They're just loading up, and this Firestarter already taking an alpha from a Huntsman. He's gonna have to get out of there quick. Yeah. 228 just like rolling up in center.
Oh, they got that long range game. That Wolfhound McGoat, he's way in the back of those medium pulses. Got Bowser and Sealith up top. A lot of UAVs up there.
EMP kind of spreading out around them, but I don't know. I don't like this. There's a Kit Fox over here just 1v1ing a Nova. Not sure that's a fight you want to take, but yeah, 2 Novas here just picking on this poor Kit Fox while 228 is kind of.
Oh, Need a Pickle.
I don't know. They seem to be spread all sort of out on this map.
Ooh, good strike by EMP. Radon. Oh, who is that? Alcom. That Needle Pickle going down. Yeah, it was not a good choice to fight the 2 Novas.
Yeah, and those Novas are about to start jumping on this Huntsman. It looks like 228 is surrounded. They've got guys in the low ground. They've kind of given up Theta for the moment, but
yeah, we got
I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah, we got a 1v1 Reckless versus Dom and the Mad Dog, but it's no, I don't think Mad Dog's got much left. Yeah, as he's gone now.
Seems like 228 just like took too many separate split engagements for this.
Yeah, because they rolled in nice and tight, and then, like I said,
they kind of split up. That Kit Fox got chewed apart by 2 Novas, and the Novas came in on their backsides. Streaks did not win the day.
Wasn't a bad idea, but yeah, didn't turn out well for 228, only getting the 1.
No. It is an interesting strategy.
Although
You know,
Vahishis
streaks
is still 46%, he's still in the yellow on the text for me.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I lost my overlay, so I wasn't able to see any of their percentages. Overall, like, high damage numbers for some of the Charlie Lance and 228, but it's streaks, so it's just not as effective. I think they just went a little overboard with the streaks there. Too much spread.
Well, and the cooldown on streaks has always driven me nuts.
Yeah, for sure. The cooldown hurts, especially on clan ones. IS, not so bad, but IS just doesn't have the heat or tonnage for the most part to do them as well.
Yeah.
As is true with most of the weapons. Alright, looks like Iron Kilo has disconnected, so I will kick him.
So you think we're going to see the same thing in drop 2? I mean, I assume they'll ditch the streaks unless they
Well,
just...
definitely not from 228. They've already used 3 of their 4 allowed huntsmen, so...
Or no, it's 3. Only 3.
Oh, is it only 3? Okay, so yeah, no more huntsmen.
I had this discussion because my old picture said 4. I'm like, yeah, 4's good, guys. And it's like, oh, you're 3.
That was a bold move, that's for sure. Alright, now I gotta swap team.
Do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. I just want to swap teams button.
Yeah, just to flip it. Just
Just
come on.
flip it. Please. PGI, please.
Somebody send in a report while we're busy. Because everybody else is... Oh, yeah, you said... Yeah, RJ, yeah. twitchtv.curlontv for tomorrow's cast. Oh, that'd be good.
Heard it here, folks.
I'll be
Show
excited.
up, watch a stream, or Battle for Midway action. Alright, so what I would say for that match, EMP taking kind of your more typical brawl deck. You got some Novas, Wolfhound, Firestarter, Jump Jets, Laser Vomit, not too many SRMs. I didn't see if they had a Streak Mech or not. But whereas 228, tried for the all-in on their streaks. Didn't quite pay off. Big damage numbers, but just didn't finish off enough mechs,
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know about a full roster of like streaks, like you said. That's sometimes, I don't know.
Yeah, when you
That's
got
putting all your
those
eggs in one
lock-on
basket.
spread weapons, you want to have... They're good for damage, but you want to have some like pinpoint just to be able to definitely clearly secure those kills and finish the mechs off, so you're not wasting too much damage.
Well, yeah, you want to hit and twist, right? Like, you got streaks. You can't do that. You can't do that worth a damn.
Yep.
So we'll see. See if they switch over. Maybe they liked what EMP did with the lasers, and they'll switch back to regular.
Yeah. It's kind of what I like about this format. You see two matches on the same map, teams flip sides, see how they kind of adjust for the different teams. You get a second chance, maybe you mess something up on your first drop, but it's not all lost. You can correct your mistakes rather than having to immediately move to a different drop deck, different weight classes allowed or tonnages, whatever.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how 228 Swamp Foxes adjusts.
Because we're just waiting on 2286, they...
Yep. Yeah, they're switching decks. Gotta figure out something instead of those huntsmen. Thank goodness we don't have to swap around modules anymore, but maybe something you do want to change. Move engines around, maybe you don't have all the C-bills in the world.
Yeah, and Ash still hasn't gotten back to me, so it's not looking good for giveaways.
Oh no.
So...
We're trying, chat, we're trying.
I was hoping. I messaged him too late. Because actually, what do we have in upcoming matches while we're here waiting? Because Blackadders are fighting Blackthorn right now. Yeah,
That's EU, right?
No, I'm D4.
Smoke.
Oh, that's Div D.
Your group. Okay.
Yeah, so that's Div D. A lot of European stuff going on tomorrow. The Clan Widowmaker versus Drapeau Blanc. Mamma Mia again versus 31 Hussar Regiment. FGR Ivory versus 5th Falcon Dragoons. Friday, we only got one match with Merc Star Turret versus Cameron's Highlanders. Then, like I said, Saturday, we got Press F to Pay Respects versus White Knight Legion. Clan Crossfire versus 42. Davian Strike Force versus Dropship 4, which I thought was on Sunday, so someone's lied to me. And then Clan Smokejag versus 228 Wild Ones.
That should be a good game. I bet. I don't know if it's being streamed or casted, but I'd bet that Jay-Z is going to be streaming that one. So maybe check out his stream. Should be a good one. I always love to watch the Aussies. Their comms are so fun.
Yeah. I was gonna hassle RJ to do D4 versus Dropship or Deviant Strike Force, sorry, because that is Kurlon's team. I know I like watching Davian Strike Force because they're right up there as well, trying to break into that top tier.
Yeah.
Because then on Sunday, another European on Sunday with Russian Jade Falcon, who's pretty up there as well, versus Phoenix Legion. And then Tuesday is the last match that is scheduled for 228 Death from Above versus Cranky Old Canadians.
Yeah. Phoenix Legion, one of those teams that I'd never heard of before Worlds, and then 2 years in a row they're in the semis at least.
Yeah.
So definitely a name to learn.
Well, there's a
Brought
lot
some
of
interesting strategies. They were one of the first teams I saw bring ATMs to comp.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of European teams that just don't get any love, and that's basically why I joined the MRBC to shoutcast, was to do Saturdays, to do some European stuff. Of course, I never did, but the dream is still there that I will cast one or two of their matches to just show that
Someday.
they have a lot of good guys that you don't see very often.
Alright, looks like 228 is locked. Just getting ready. Gotta wait for the okay from EMP.
Fantastic.
And we'll be good to go. So, yeah, hopefully, I wouldn't mind a streak mech or two, but hopefully we don't see a full streak deck. And honestly, I think maybe ATMs are the way to go. They've got that min range, but you hold one ATM mech in just slightly in the back, you can destroy some lights.
Yeah.
And shred through the mediums even.
Although I would laugh if EMP brought a streak deck now just to mess with 228.
That would be amusing. Alright, EMP shuffling around. Looks like same players for EMP this time. My boy Zios.
Yeah.
Go Zios. XD5.
Well, he's hanging out with us slots.
He's still D5.
Oh, he's going to be D4. You just wait. I know Metroid's working on him. And they say they're good, so
Okay, I'm gonna just confirm.
I'm going to switch over now, so I'm going to wait.
Okay, we're going.
Hot damn.
Stealth has given up figuring out spawns.
Yeah.
On a map this small, though, it doesn't matter so much, especially when you've got these lighter, faster drop decks. Every mech is going probably at least 80 kph, so unless you're trying something really funny where you've got an Overwatch mech, spawns don't matter too much.
Let's see if that works. That looks good for now.
All right, so definitely changed up the drop deck quite a bit for 228. Not gonna give it away just yet, not until they load in.
Although, yeah, I can see it now. That's an interesting one.
228, no Huntsman, but they've got 3 Assassin 21s, Stark and Light, Dr. Thor, and Need a Pickle. I would assume those are SRM4s, but I'll double check in a minute. They've also got a Mad Cat B, which I would assume is Daka, an Arctic Wolf 1, and a Mist Lynx. So still very brawly on their side. doesn't look like they really have any Overwatch. Maybe you count the Mad Cat. What do you have over on Imperial side?
Imperial, we got Magote in the Piranha 2, Bowser and a Hunchback 2C with 2 Ultra AC-20s, Reckless in the Nova Prime, a Huntsman C, a P, and the Stormcrow from Zeos.
I bet that's his streak crew. Zeos does love his streaks.
No, he has lasers.
Oh, lasers. Okay, okay.
So that's
Maybe
interesting.
influenced by the new patch. 228 kind of got their 4 assassins over by Sigma. Their Mad Cat's kind of all by himself up here on cakes, but doesn't have to worry about getting shot at the moment. EMP's already secured Theta.
Yeah, they're securing very high ground.
You know, if 228 had trade mechs, I'd love their positioning right now. They've kind of enveloped EMP, who are basically all on top of Theta. But as it is, they don't have any way to trade, so I'm not sure what they're thinking, what they're waiting. They are losing the cap game already.
Although that's the good thing about the 6v6, there is lots of time you can wait.
Yeah, yeah. They only have a 12-minute timer, but it's only 3 caps too, so. Looks like this Mad Cat, he's just edging up ever so carefully, trying to get eyes on Theta, but I don't think he sees anything yet.
Yeah, either nothing's in good enough range to shoot, or it's just not worth.
Yeah, and all the assassins, they're kind of just chilling right now. They don't want to commit for anything yet. They're just waiting, seeing if they maybe they can bait an EMP mech.
Yeah,
EMP just seems like disciplined enough though to just kind of wait it out. They've got the cap lead. They're not taking any kind of fire.
Yeah, each team's waiting for someone to make a
Strike
move.
goes down on the Mad Cat, but just 6%, so not a terribly large hit.
Somebody just lit up Bowser too, though. Oh, it's...
Yeah, looks like we're just throwing strikes back and forth today.
Yeah, just touching it.
One good strike could hit a lot of EMP mechs if they don't avoid it. But
well, I know in the high
like
leagues, like you guys in the MP, you guys love airstrikes, but I'm an artillery strike kind of guy.
yeah, Hardy, since the nerfs to airstrikes, there's more and more reason to bring Hardy, that's for sure. Looks like 228's decided they've got to do something. They're pulling their Mad Cat down off the cakes. He's making his way up the ramp towards Theta. EMP just content to wait here on the far side of where that Mad Cat was sitting now.
This is funny too, because not a lot of EMP has long range lasers. They're all pretty short range, so
Yeah. Just inching ever so carefully in this Mad Cat. Doesn't want to get picked because that's a lot of your tonnage for this drop.
oh, here we go.
They're going. With this Mistlink playing a dance of death with the Streak Huntsman.
Yeah.
Mad Cat is going in, and so are these assassins. Wow, Zeos already takes down the Arctic Wolf. That's a big loss so early on. Reckless in his Nova, doing his best to tank, but he's down to 30 and he's dead.
Yeah. That's
I don't know. So far in favor of EMP, but kills are even.
yeah. I mean, this is
Got
a
a
nice
good
brawl,
old
that's
brawl.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh, that being said, kills might be even, but the Mad Cat is sticked. He has no more arms.
Yeah.
Infectious goes down in his Huntsman. It's basically 4v4 at this point because of the Mad Cat being stripped.
Yeah. And those
But
guys.
right now,
Well, you got the
Go ahead.
3 EMP up top, just basically doing what they want. So.
yeah, all 228 has dropped down. I don't know if that's a good decision, but
Yeah, I think they went down there trying to save
still-
the Mad Cat, but it was a bad choice, that's for sure.
still an even fight as far as fighting mechs go. It's now 2v3. It looks like this is going to go in favor of EMP, but still a very close match.
Yeah.
Mad Cat getting sticked so early.
You just have a lot
Really
of
hurt
health
them,
still
I
left
think.
on the EMP max.
Yeah, too much health, I think, to get through just the one Mislinks who I'd wager out. Yeah, I think he'd lost both of his arms already, too.
That was interesting, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. 228 sat back. They just didn't have a way to trade, and so since they lost the cap off the start, and they couldn't like force EMP to push out on them, they were forced to go in themselves.
How many kills on the 228 side? 3. Although
228 had 3 kills.
I mean, it's 2 better than the last one, so that's not bad.
Yeah. Selith though, and that Huntsman. Jiminy Crickets, 755 damage.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that was a streak Huntsman, so.
Yeah, he had
Definitely
6 streak
farming.
6 and 3 flamers.
Yeah. I think the big story of that was Mad Cat losing both of his arms. It's like, that's a large portion of your tonnage on this first drop. Better than a third, or about a third. Just immediately just can't fight anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, RJ Base says giveaways incoming. Just hang on.
Oh, he's got it for me. I see.
Is the match over?
Hey.
No, it is not.
Hey,
We
RJ.
just dropped 3 waiting in between.
No, the game is over. Yes.
Oh, the match
Yeah,
is.
yeah, drop.
Yeah.
I was gonna say check your whispers. I sent you some codes.
I see that now, yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
RJ. My little elf.
Have a good stream, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, RJ. All right. So far, 2 in favor of VMP. That second match definitely closer than the first one, though. Don't bring all streaks, people. But now we're going off to a more mid to long rangey map for sure, Grim Plexus.
Yeah.
So I doubt we'll see quite as much brawl. Now, of course, controlling caps on Grim Plexus can be hard, so who knows? Maybe we'll see a really fast drop deck from one of these teams. Maybe some gargoyles.
Yeah. I mean, because who brought the gargoyle last time? Ash did. I think in 1 drop. Did they bring another one? I can't remember now. Although while we wait, let's do a giveaway. Since RJ blessed me with some giveaway codes.
What's this giveaway for?
I would do the mech bay first because I don't want to change my tool here, as I have to go black to make it work because this thing frickin' drives me nuts.
All right, chat. Well, hopefully you've been active in chat. If not, be active. Maybe you'll get in on the next one. So let me just pull up this map. Not your map, but a map.
A map.
I want to see what cap points are available for our teams, because this is not your typical, 5 cap MRBC match. There are only 3 caps that you're allowed to touch on either team.
Oh, and which
And
ones?
so that could play a big role on, what are the important points to control. Like, do you want to bother with the helipads, as I like to call them, or the big hill? Maybe you just go for the block buildings. I assume Theta is definitely going to be important, but this map, Theta is awfully hard to flip once one team has taken it.
Yeah. Well, give me a second. Let's run this and start animation for a mech bay. And Paul Volker. Talk to me in chat under System Belmont or Toaster. You can talk to RJ as well. He'll get you in contact with me, no problem. That is not an issue. Just holla at me in the Twitch chat or Discord.
Congratulations. Maybe, I don't know, what mechs came out for C-Pills today? What can people fill their mech bay with? Alright, so I was wrong. I was very, very wrong on what points are available. So, Grim Plexus, there's the mid-cap Theta, there's the F9, G9 Hill, Cap, Epsi. Those are 2 of the more important ones usually. But those 2 are not cappable under these rules. So you've got Kappa, Gamma, and Sigma, the 3 points that are all on the edge of the map, in the 3 corners.
Well, that'll be
So,
interesting. Yeah, because I never looked at this before yet either.
I wonder, can you even play a control strat? Are you just too? You're gonna have to have a lot of fast mechs, I think, here. If anything, you can only control Sigma and Gamma, but those are very hard. This is gonna be an interesting match. Maybe we just see, team
Although
minimum tonnage running around.
Oh, probably. But although you think about it, if you fought over Foxtrot 4 and 5 and G4 and 5, that would actually be more interesting because you got to fight around that cliff or Kappa. Like, I assume each team's going to take Sigma, Gamma regardless. Because you don't, on the map this large, you don't want to risk. Although, like I said, with a cap so slow, it almost doesn't matter.
It's gonna be interesting. I think this is gonna come down to a lot of light play. It's gonna be very important. Whose light gets picked or doesn't get picked, wins their fight, effectively kills the other one, maybe.
Yeah.
Because this is not an easy map to control with just 6 mechs.
Well, especially in an area you're not used to. So, like you said, if you're fighting over one of the 3 caps now instead of going to Theta, meeting in the middle, like old Terra Therma style, meeting the volcano, it's a new ball game.
Yeah, I've had some. This map I think has some similarities to to Crimson Strait in that manner. Like there are a lot of edge caps that can be really hard to control, and I know when I was with Marine Mechs, we had an embarrassing loss to Blackstone Knights who just brought a team of cicadas and linebackers and ran around the map, outcapping us. And we weren't fast enough to keep up, and we didn't dare split up, otherwise we'd get jumped. But who knows? I typically think of this as a ER large type of map, PPCs, but
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this engagement starts. Unless they just play the same old long-range game over the center, because that's what everyone's used to.
Maybe we never see an engagement,
Yeah.
Just
there's somebody.
Both teams run around capping, and get a skirmish here or there, but.
Because what do we got? We're still waiting for. Oh no.
Oh wait.
EMP's got their 6.
You know what? I just realized I messed up.
What'd you mess up? Your silence hurts.
I'm sorry, I was typing. EMP is supposed to be Team 2 again.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, because I was reading where was I reading in Discord? It was kind of confusing too. Yeah, Krasnopesky was saying home team gets. Oh no, it was you. Sorry, that's why Kraz was bitching about it. The advantage, disadvantage.
Oh, my bad.
Well, technically it doesn't matter except for the last one, which I also screwed up in D4's drop because I was like, yeah, Team 1 gets to pick first, and then Team 2 gets to pick second. It's the opposite. Misinterpreted the rules. Because I don't like reading.
Maybe I shouldn't have swapped them back. I don't know.
They're not going to be happy about that.
No.
But it's not like both of them have the same advantage, so it makes no difference. You both seen mechs that you weren't supposed to, if they did.
That is not bad. Well, it has been done. I didn't see their, I didn't see their, I should have waited after I said that. Should I realize they're supposed to be Team 2 again?
Although when I was looking on the roster on the upcoming battles, it never says. It still showed me EMP is on the level, the top team. So
their home. It's their home team, so they get Team 1 on drop 1, and then Team 2 on 2 and 3. and then team 1 on drop 5. I did look this up.
I want to know where it says that. Yeah, because like I go into
Go to the Google Doc page. All the rules, chat, for anyone interested, can be seen on the tournament page. There's a Google Doc with a very extensive rule sheet.
Yeah, not compared to the one that's on the Battle for Midway page on the MRBC site, which is pretty frickin' short. Secret Lerm, surprise! Oh, it's not a surprise anymore. Yeah, Iron Kilo. I'd like to see Impy's deck one more time. Well, you'll see it in match. So.
Well, every move I made was I traded a player for a player, so there was even information exchange, and neither team had locked, so they can change their tonnages and everything. This is why we don't let Toaster have nice things.
Yeah, this is why I don't command the deck, because I would screw this up too. Yeah, Ash just got on to me, so he's all good now. I told him to send me the codes.
Cool. Who knows? Maybe we'll see Ash play a drop or two again.
Although if he's almost he said he was in meetings all day, so I don't know his schedule, but it's awful because he's on late. So because what do we got? See, now they're probably all confused because 228's got to block first.
Yeah, I'll wait till... I'll give them a few more minutes. They might be changing their deck as a result of that snafu. They are moving lances, so that's a good sign.
Checking out the old rule sheet. Match and drop rules. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Like, why can't we allow gold mechs? Come on.
Well, they are allowed. It's just the heroes aren't.
Oh, they are. Wow. I never look closely enough. I just glaze over things. I'm like, hero mechs are not. Everything's not allowed. Why? I don't think I've ever seen a gold mech. It's so depressing. As we know, this cheap guy is never getting one, which is fine.
They're not available anymore. If you got one, you got one. If you didn't,
yeah,
tough luck.
You basically paid for the development of like the new maps.
Yeah,
and then everything else paid for the MechWarrior 5.
I can't say I'd ever even pilot one, even if I had it. I feel like you're just painting a target on your back, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to shoot the gold mech.
I mean, if you did spend it, you should run it though, even in secret.
For sure.
Just put it out there.
It does get the nice tasty single boost, so.
Yeah. Although I will remember every time I talk to my buddy about EVE Online, the stuff you really pay for, you never play because if you lose it, your life is over. So.
All right, looks like both teams are ready. Going to drop. Apologize profusely to both teams for that snafu. something Ash for caster.
Well, he's busy running the ship, so I don't know how much time he's got to cast it.
Yeah.
I've been wondering where everybody else is too. All the casters are hiding on me.
I'm sure Bandit MD are busy getting ready for MechCon.
Well, last time I tried to get Bandit to stream with me last year in the MRBC. The Twitch machine got unplugged.
Uh-oh. Quick, hit the start button.
Well, it still says I'm streaming.
Oh, okay. It's probably just refresh the page then. It's probably just your browser.
Probably. Hopefully, right?
Yes. All right,
so
so
that's good.
what do we got here?
That was depressing.
All right, so we got a new mech, or relatively new mech. Bowser and a Nightstar on EMP, Rickrom Annihilator 1P, Self and a Raven 2X, McGoat and a Hellbringer P, Third Eye and a Warhawk, and Charlemagne in a Piranha 2.
Yeah, because I'm staring at the backside of 228 Iron Kilo and Darklight, both in Mad Cat 2s.
All right, hold that thought real quick. We might have a light fight over here on Kappa. Charlemagne coming in with his Piranha sees the enemy Piranha, but it looks like Draven is just about gonna get out of there. He doesn't care. And Charlemagne not even bothering to stay for the cap. He's doing a little bit of chasing, it seems. Trying to get some more scratch damage on them with his lasers. No, but he's backed off now, so no more engagement.
Yeah, because this is the... I mean, 228's just wasted their linebackers. So obviously they don't want to use them again.
Now, so what does 228 have on their side?
2 linebackers, the Prime, the C, the D, the 2 Mad Cat 1s, and Draven and the Piranha.
Okay, so definitely, I guess those are Mad Cat 1s, so they're ER large and Gauss. Definitely a little bit of trade with the linebackers to be able to get around the map quick.
Yeah, my goat got messed up. He's 77% already. I don't know if that was from a
wow.
strike or...
That's a big hit, 20%, just right off the bat. But EMP does have cap lead, so there's that. He doesn't have to force the engagement too quick.
Although who we got? Sealith.
Who's this mech over here that's all by himself for EMP?
Oh, is that the Piranha still?
Oh, it's well. There's the Piranha that's off in the back, but I guess this is Selith. So it's just taking this hill, trying to watch for mechs approaching. But these linebackers working their way around, and taking away this angle.
Yeah,
Selith is gonna have to get out of there before he gets jumped on. Granted, he's should have Overwatch from his team, so he's pretty safe.
Yeah, it didn't drop a UAV though, so he wasn't worrying about it.
Yeah. Well, that side is very hard to push up on. Just, you know, if you stay over there too long, those linebackers can peek in and out and give you a nice alpha or two.
Yeah. Although
Looks like we just... Go ahead.
228's looking better in the trades so far. You got Bowser and McGoat both at 76 and 78. Only Iron Kilo's at 84, so obviously that strike that must have hit freaking McGoat. That must have hurt.
Yeah, Bowser, I guess, trying out the new quirks on this Nightstar. Got 2 PPCs and a Gauss rifle. Just a big old fat Timberwolf, basically. No jump jets though. Overall, pretty stagnant game. I'd say 228's winning these trades. Pretty even though. Bowser's down to about 80%.
Yeah,
Dark and Light about 80, and Iron Kilo about 80. Mostly just the trade mechs on 228 taking hits. The linebackers are still plenty fresh.
Yeah, we got the Piranha battle hiding in the back.
Oh yeah, they've this Raven and this Piranha. I don't know. Does 228 know these guys are here?
Yeah,
The Piranha seems to. Trying to scare away this Raven. I don't think Selith wants anything to do with the Piranha. Not an easy fight to win, that's for sure. Raven versus Piranha.
Although 3 large laser Piranha, or the Raven, you know that's hot.
Yeah. EMP's managed to basically get this one Mad Cat turned around just to help stave off these lights. So it's only I don't know who that is.
That's not a bad
Only
strategy.
one Mad Cat trading across this.
Yeah, Iron Kilo's focusing on the guys across while Darklight's focusing on Sealith.
Yeah, I think the 228 linebackers have got to do something. These Mad Cats are getting really beat up. EMP is highlining themselves all on this ridge. They're not even worried too much about cover right now.
Yeah, they seem content to sit there and hang out.
Yeah. Iron Kilo down to 63% in red. I mean, something's open.
Well, he's been doing the brunt of the Yeah, he's got an open torso. CT's yellow. Armor's red in the front. He took a lot of the brunt of that when those lights came and distracted them.
These linebackers, they need to do something. Like, oh, is that Selith lost something? Selith is legged in his Raven. Looks like he's gonna go down soon to these linebackers.
Yeah.
That's a big pick, losing a light mech in this engagement. T28 needs to take advantage of this. You know, they've been losing caps pretty handily. You know, we're already 300 to 160.
Yeah, Malcolm just got glazed by that already drop. Although now that they're sneaking around, they're getting lit up. EMP's got great overwatch over top of them.
Yeah, these linebackers taking a lot of heat as they try and cross here to get that cap. And their Mad Cats, I just don't think can do enough about it because they're already so hurt. Took a lot of punishment early. Is this Piranha for 228 legged? I believe he is. That's not good. That is not good. He's never gonna be able to have time to walk to a cap. 228's gonna flip this in their favor, but
Oh, Draven Cult. Oh, he is legged too. Well, that's depressing. Because he's almost useless now.
now we've passed the halfway mark with EMP.
Oh, here we go. We got Magoat and Bowser moving towards to get eyes on Kappa because it's flipped now. Because they want to know.
Yeah, they're pulling most of their team. They left the Warhawk and the Annihilator up there, but I guess they've decided they don't want to just really give up Kappa. Maybe they're just repositioning to try and get eyes on where those linebackers are gonna go next. Who knows? Hard to tell without comms. But EMP has skillfully sent Charlemagne all the way off to Gamma by himself.
Yeah.
And he's gonna flip this cap, and it's gonna be back in EMP's favor.
Yeah. 228's got nothing to do with him now. Nothing they can do.
228, they've got to split up these linebackers or something. They're gonna need a 3 cap, I think, to win this. You know, we'd hit the halfway mark with EMP having 2 cap for all that time, and
Well,
so it's gonna take more than that for 228 to catch up.
Darklight getting hit by a strike just enough. Like, he is orange CT, torsos are yellow.
The linebackers crossing again. They're not going straight at these assaults. They're kind of hanging distance, but they're vomiting. They're getting in some shots. They're getting real beat up real quick though. They just don't have the tonnage over here, and the Mad Cats can't really support them.
Yeah, I mean, they're winning this one right now 2-1, but if these linebackers put in some good work here, you know, sweep that corner properly, they could. I say could, but now it's basically 3-on-1, so
it's 3-on-1, and the Mad Cats just aren't in this fight. EMP's just kind of backed off the back of this hill, and Mad Cats can't see anything.
Yeah, that's it. Loud Bull, 2 linebackers down. Well, that's all of them.
And as we say, Charlemagne back into the back of this Mad Cat and Piranha. Yeah. Charlemagne is taking out the other Piranha for 228 and finishes off a Mad Cat. So that's going to be all she wrote.
Yeah.
Just going to hunt down this one last Mad Cat and finish him off. I think that was a strike kill.
Yeah, I think if those Mad Cats had moved up to the balls, they might have had a better chance because they would have had way easier shots on the assaults, but like I said, they were hurt, so moving out of cover was not a game you wanted to play.
Yeah.
But great damage.
Iron Kilo.
Yeah.
Iron Kilo and Dark and Light doing great work in those Mad Cats. I just think maybe it took a little too long for those linebackers to show up to the fight. Overall, pretty good damage spread from EMP. Rickrom in the Annihilator 1P. 600 damage. Wish I'd checked out what that build was. I think that's the Energy Annihilator, isn't it?
I'm not sure. That was the one thing I didn't check. I didn't check the
I would
Warhawk.
guess that it's ER large.
Oh, why did I tab it that time? There we go. Hot diggity. Yeah, we're 3-0 for EMP, 18-6. I mean, I still think Swamp Foxes look good there. It was just when they started dicking around, and as soon as the linebackers...
The linebackers needed to be, I think, I don't know, they needed to be more aggressive so that, you know, they could have pressured EMP's lights to come back help their assaults, or they needed to be there faster to help with that Piranha, Charlemagne, and Seleth and his Raven.
Yeah, because it was basically because Iron Kilo kept firing on EMP, but Darklight turned, and that was the issue. He shouldn't have, even regardless if he was worrying about being cored in the back, because that's what you had the other guys for. The linebackers, they should have.
You got to turn around before you get cored in the back, but yeah, he shouldn't be having that issue in the first place.
Yeah, theoretically. I mean, I think maybe they just assumed there was no point to drop UAVs behind them because, I mean, there was no way they were coming around, but it's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Because then when the linebackers moved up, as soon as they took that point, that's when the Mad Cats should have moved up at least to the next cover point, which would have been those balls.
Yeah, it's really hard, though, because...
Yeah, I mean, they were still hurt.
It's a lot faster for those Mad Cats to get around that hill than it... Or a lot longer time for the Mad Cats to get up the hill than it is for EMP to just kind of back off. And if the Mad Cats go too quick, then they just get lit up before their linebackers can engage.
Yeah.
It's a really hard side of the map to play, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, you got that right. It was definitely... I did like where the engagement happened. It was nice. Because it wasn't towards center, it was just off.
Yeah.
But let's...
I'm a little surprised the linebackers didn't kind of work up. You know, they originally pushed all the way, like, towards Epsi and around the other hill. I'm surprised they didn't kind of take that advantage and push up on those assault mechs of EMP sitting on that hill.
Yeah.
'Cause that's how I've always seen, you know, those linebackers. I think they were heavy large and ER Meads. They're pretty popular with Blackwatch. The way I've seen them played is, you know, they're just really annoying. They get up like within their range and they just kind of peek you and reposition really quickly because, you know, that's what the linebackers are good for.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting for everyone to get organized again, let's do another giveaway. If I can get organized.
Not dark and light.
Aha! For 7 days of premium time. Thank you, RJ.
Chat is flaming me for...
You tell them to suck it. The league. Forgot. Do it the right way.
This premium time giveaway?
7 days. Ditch Commander Root. Ditch me. Where am I? God, I wish that thing would go all the way down. Ditch you. Let's rock and roll.
Oh man, I could use that premium time. I'm out. Need more C-bills. My apologies, Dark Light. It is Dark Light, not Dark and Light. I don't know. Names are hard, man.
Read between the lines.
Yeah. You know, something about casting. New appreciation for all the work Bandit and MD put into this, and all the other casters.
And Slip and Griff has won again, because he won one on the last one too. But my boy Cyclone Jack almost got it. So Slip and Griff, you around, you holler at me, System Belmont, or Toaster, or any one of them mods that you know of in the chat room. If you're there, better pay attention.
Congratulations.
Welcome to 7 days of premium time. Although, first guy hasn't messaged me yet, so he's not paying attention.
Rip. Well, I guess, I don't know. He doesn't mention you by or message you by the end of the stream.
Yeah,
it'll have to go back in the vault.
I guess, yeah, I should mention, don't message me in the chat. Actually, private message me through Twitch, so I can.
W.
so I can see it separately because I'm not paying attention to the chat enough since I'm doing all the logistics and trying to do them right.
Either Reckless is mocking chat, or he is claiming that Rickrom brought the 32 kph Annihilator, which I can't say I was paying too close attention to how fast it was moving, but it definitely wasn't going fast.
I mean, they still won, so
Yeah.
can't
He did good work in it too, so.
Yeah, just the hill climb issue. Just super slow.
Yeah, 228, I think, with their drop tech and how much faster they were than EMP, they needed to get EMP to move, try and string them out.
Yeah.
Instead, all EMP had to do that entire match was sit up on that hill while Charlemagne and Selith ran around and capped and harassed.
Yeah, because I know one linebacker I touched had the heavy lasers, so his range was, not great to begin with. So
they were all, I'm pretty sure, that mid-range.
Yeah, compared
It can work, but
because I think Bowser was in the Hunchback and he had 4-yard large. So I mean, you had a lot. Everybody had long range on EMP side except for the Piranha.
no, Bowser was in the Night Star.
Was he Night Star? Who the hell?
Yeah, he was Night Star with Gauss and PPC.
I can't go back. I can't look at things. One of them, we'll say.
One of them. I think that was the previous match.
Because they even had, because Sealith was in the Raven with 3 large. So it's like, they were ready to play long range game for sure.
Yep.
Which, I mean, in that match, finding the spot to run through cover to get to the brawl is, ugh.
Yeah. That's...
Without being, destroyed on the way there.
Yep. It can be very tricky.
Never turns out well.
It's like 228 is ready to go. And maybe EMP.
Yeah, she's an all-green board. Hope for the best. Yes. So EMP is locked.
EMP's locked. 228 is locked and ready. And we are launching. So yeah, a bit of a speed strat with 228 last time. Not all in though, because they had the trading Mad Cats. Wonder if they'll switch it up. They've been switching it up a lot every match. While I feel EMP's kind of been, they have a way they want to play and they've been playing it,
Yeah. I mean, it didn't seem like a bad strategy from 228 side. You get some fast mechs, you can move up, get closer, and with those heavy large, you could do a lot more damage. It didn't happen until it was too late and they had no backup.
Yep. Alright, over here on the Imperial side, got Selith and a Raven again, 2x, Vexus and Hellbringer Prime, Bowser and his Night Star again, Third Eye and a Warhawk again, Charlemagne and a Piranha 2, and Chimera instead of Rickrom in a Mad Cat 1. Mad Cat 1 with Gauss and PPCs.
Yeah, on the 228 side, we got 3 Marauder 2Cs, 2 Hunchbacks, a 2C, it's a Hunchback and a Hellbringer, and the Piranha 1 by Draven. So
Those are the regular Marauder 2Cs. I wonder, are they just pure vomit, or are they just gonna kind of do the mid-range push deck with their lasers?
They are lots of heavy lasers. Or lots of large lasers, sorry.
Yeah, EMP already has the 2 cap. He sent Selith and Charlemagne each to a cap by themselves. All the rest of their assaults just head towards the helipads. 228 about to crest this hill. See what they do. Maybe they'll just run straight across.
There's a lot more ERPPC from the EMP side.
Oh no, these are, well, they have, I believe, 4 ER larges on each of these Marauder 2Cs, so they've got a bit of range on them.
Yeah.
They can trade, and it looks like the Hellbringer and the Hellbringer at least has your largest, and I believe the Hunchback is your typical vomit.
Ugh. Background.
So it looks like they're just gonna trade.
I mean, we got Chimera pushing around. Third Eye's starting to walk through the path too, trying to get better sight lines on them. Interesting choice. Sealith.
228, kind of doing what EMP did last time, just kind of taking this hill. But they seem to be losing trades so far. EMP's got a much wider line
Yeah, they got
as
all
a
the-
result of the Raven. And
Yeah, they got eyes from every direction. 228's kind of just rolling the top.
but it does look like Hunchback at least headed down towards the hill. Maybe he's about to head up over to these buildings, try and widen their line a bit, get some better angles. And Dr. Thor, I'm just gonna call him Dr. Thor, 70% already. He's hurting pretty bad in his Marauder. Granted, they're Marauders, so they're very tanky. They spread pretty well.
Yeah, but the damage spread on 228's already not looking good for them, except for the Hunchback and the Piranha.
Yeah, it's mounting, but they're widening their line. They're, I think, trying to get new angles. They've backed off for a moment,
Yeah, it's just,
and we'll see if they can bring it back in their favor.
yeah. For as much as I hate PPC fire, I mean EMP is gold at it. So,
Yeah,
ooh, and that strike just hit Alcom in that Hunchback 2CA.
yeah,
Although he's only got his arm.
yeah. Those Hunchbacks can be misleading. We'll admit. You see low percentage, but it's like, oh, they've spread it pretty well, and they've lost both their arms. But I don't know, Dr. Thor. He's getting pretty hurt here. He's almost 60%. While most of his team is in the 70s. He might need to slow down a bit himself. Let his teammates take some of the heat. Be a little more sparing with these peaks. Who's this on EMP? Looks like Charlemagne. He's pushing up the side in his Piranha all by himself.
Yeah, he is
Don't
looking.
know if he
fit.
knows. There are 3 mechs up here, so he could get a quick pick, or he could get picked himself.
Looking for
And
an
the other
easy
Piranha's
kill.
here for 228.
Ooh.
Charlemagne got all the way up there, didn't even see the other Piranha. The Piranha got, a free little machine gun alpha, or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, he hurt Draven pretty quick though.
Yeah, 228 reacted appropriately, scared him off. Not gonna give him an opportunity to harass like he did last time.
Yeah.
Although that being said, 228 has continued to lose their trades, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know. It went way better in the last match for them, that's for sure. Just seems to be like EMP was just. As soon as they put PPCs on it, things are happening now.
Yeah, EMP's taken a much wider line this time too. They've wrapped almost all the way around to Epsi.
Yeah, with 228 not moving, not knowing that. Yeah, Sealith and Chimera up in the buildings.
Yeah. This Hunchback needs to watch out. He's just taking. He should know the Raven's there now. He took a shot to the back. Although that being said, maybe they get a pick here. Maybe they can pull something off and kill Chimera and sell it. It'd be hard to do, but
Well, they are just in strike territory too here.
yeah.
I mean, Allcom is yellow in a lot of places you don't want to be. I mean, Dr. Thor's still got a lot of good weapons, but we'll see what happens if they push
These
around.
two
this corner
Marauders
here.
and this Hunchback are not in a place where they want to be for 228. Looks like they're gonna swing around wide, try and do something. They ate a lot of strikes and then crossfire from over in the tanks.
Yeah. Yeah, and EMP's got the right move. They're bringing in their other, but he's just moving with the Hellbringer. Because Chimera and the Sealith and the Raven might not have won this one otherwise.
Yeah, Chimera's taking a lot of damage. You gotta be careful. They're out-tunned on this corner, even if they do have the percentage advantage. And, the laser vomit mechs definitely have a much larger alpha than his PPC Gauss Mad Cat. Now, that being said, Bowser and Vexus just scored 2 kills. I believe, yeah, one on the Marauder and one on this Hunchback over here. So this side is about to collapse for 228. Could end up... Oh, and while I've been distracted on this side, EMP is pushed up behind 228 onto the main hill.
Yeah, they like pushed hard on it.
So all that we've got left is this one Piranha, or EMP pushed on the hill.
That's all she wrote. So no losses on the EMP side.
No dead mechs. Bowser pretty hurt, 50% in that Night Star. I'd imagine he's 1 or 2 shots away from death. Overall, trades were from early on definitely going in favor of EMP. 228 brought it back a little when they pushed in, but weren't quite able to secure anything.
Yeah.
Overall, pretty good damage spread on both sides. The lights kind of just were held at bay the entire match. Weren't able to do much, but...
Yeah, it was basically depressing for the Charlemagne and his Piranha.
Yeah, by the time they got to close, everyone was dead anyways. But overall, pretty good. Dr. Thor took a lot of damage early, but still manages to pull 500 damage, so he was doing fine on his trades.
Yeah, I mean,
just in that Hellbringer.
Like you say, like they had the right idea with the Mad 2Cs, but they just couldn't get the damage off like EMP did. Like,
yeah,
they were, because Bowser had the Gauss 2 PPC, and then everybody else had a lot of Gauss, a lot of Peace PCs. Damn it! And then they had just a good spread of lasers after that. So that was a tough loss. At least the other ones, they've had a few kills. This one, yeah, just couldn't focus fire, couldn't get eyes on one single mech at a time at the end, and EMP's push on both sides just worked out perfectly. Like I said, with that push on with that buildings, it might have been different if the Hishas didn't come in, but he came in, backed them up, and that was it.
Yeah, his timing there was perfect. Arrived just when they needed him. Overall, I would say that map was I think one when early on, just 228 didn't take up a wide enough line early enough. I think that those initial 20% of trades really put them at a disadvantage, and they tried to claw their way back up, but okay. Do you have the maps available for this week? I know you had them at one point.
The maps. It was the 3 Frozen maps: Polar, Alpine, and Frozen City, I believe. And Paul Volkner has messaged me finally. Thank you. There is Yo Mecha Bay. Still waiting for Slip and Griff. He messaged me too.
So map ban phase going on. 228 bans first as Team 2. They're banning Alpine. EMP bans second, and they are banning Frozen. So we're doing Polar.
Aha.
So could we see the Clag? Those ashes effectively coined it. And if you want to play Lerms, man.
I'm key to Alpine because Alpine's always been a favorite of mine, just like old Terra Therma.
I have never played Alpine in a competitive setting except for some practices, and I got wrecked, so I do not mirror your sentiments.
Well, I mean, especially because I liked it the way it was before, and I like it the way it is now. Like, to me, it was never an issue. But I understand people were always miserable about the hill, and it was like, well...
In quick play, it could be miserable in the past, yes, but it does have an interesting dynamic in comp because of that one city cap point. It almost reminds me of how old Frozen City was, you know? you have that one cap point that's like kind of all by itself, and it's, do you send your lights to cap it or not? How do you fight over it? Do you try and control it? But that being said, we have polar. So lots of rolling hills, relatively little hard cover, but plenty of soft cover, as I like to put it. Not many buildings to block the lerms, but you can line of sight mix plenty easy enough.
Yeah, because what does... I actually show it on the map because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that beautiful 3 cap on Alpine. Although I feel like that's a shitty place in the city for it, but it's probably equal distance. You never know. PGI says it is.
I don't think it actually is equal distance. I believe one of the teams, has the advantage. I don't remember which, though. It's only a slight advantage to getting there.
Yeah, it looks like team 1, but not by much.
It's gonna be interesting. Oh wait, we're not doing Alpine though.
Because we are doing Alpine or Frozen City.
Oh.
Yeah, because they never...
No, we're doing polar.
Oh, they already picked everything?
Yes. T28
yeah,
banned
okay,
Alpine,
Alpine.
and then EMP banned Frozen City.
Didn't look too far up in the chat. My bad.
So, wide open spaces.
Huzzah! Polar 3 cap. Oh, that's ugly. Whew.
So if you're gonna try and control 2, I guess Kappa FC is your go-to. I believe there's better cover in between those ones anyways. And they're definitely closer to each other than either of them to Theta.
Yeah.
But who knows? You can see, I don't know, speed strat might not be viable with these tonnages.
Yeah, I almost think we're going to see that exact same drop from the last one, but with different mechs.
I'm gonna predict lerms. I'm gonna predict gratuitous amounts of lerms, and probably a narc commando.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm calling for Gus. That's what I'm expecting.
For what? Goss?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think this is a Goss map anymore. Not with the nerf of Goss from triple to double range. I think if anything, you bring ER larges and as much ECM as you can get.
But that's the goal. Oh, no, because you can use Fafnir, so yeah, why not?
No, not Fafnir's, no.
Yes, Fafnir's. It's the money maker right there. I mean, I don't have anything else, so I'm just going to say Fafnir's is my money maker.
Oh, okay.
Although EMP only used 1 Annihilator, correct? So they could bring 2 more. Bit slow,
Yeah,
but I mean, on this map, does it really matter?
I don't think this is an Annihilator map. Because if you start getting lermed in an Annihilator, you're gonna die before you ever get back into cover.
Well, we know there's going to be no king crabs, because we already saw that in Worlds, because...
Definitely none of those. I would bet some Clag and some ER larges, maybe some Battle Masters.
Ooh, I always forget the Battle Master. I do like that one.
Maybe Supernovas too. I don't know.
Oh, some Supernova A? Is it the A with all the missiles?
The A is the missile one, and then you also have the 1 and the C for lasers.
I got the pack, but I only play the 1 really, so play the boiler. I play it hot, so I don't play it often.
I think that is a fun mech. You should try Gauss PPC on it.
On the boiler?
Yeah, man.
See, I can't do PPC though. Like, it just drives me nuts. I always hit cliff. It doesn't matter. I'll be like 20 feet above the cliff. It hits cliff. Just because it hates me. Or because I suck. One or the other. I don't mess with Gauss though.
Yeah, I'm a summoner pilot, so I hit the cliff, but I just shoot a lot.
You just keep shooting. Just whatever. It splashes. Yeah, don't mind my map. My map thing of the weeks is old. But somehow it works. on the rest of it because I'm weak too, but it went to the right ones.
Mm.
Or it's one of the few things that was updated that I didn't notice.
228 seems ready. EMP. Looks like they got a lot of MechLab finagling to do.
Trying to make them work.
Yeah. And maybe 228 is just bluffing, you know?
Yeah.
EMP has to ready up first, so.
Or do they? No, because if
EMP's team 1.
yes. I can't remember. I thought that's why we switched them earlier on. Oh, and so everyone knows, stick around for after the interviews. We'll do a 1,000 MC giveaway, so you better pay attention in chat. Say some things like "system's a dick," and don't get banned.
All right, EMP is ready.
Or almost.
Is 228 ready?
Bowser's
228 is ready.
on
Bowser.
a drink break.
Bowser plus.
What the? There we go.
They're playing the game of who's the last one. Oh. Haha, I gotcha.
They weren't ready though.
Oh, they're all green to me, so.
Yeah, they pushed the green button. That's the way she goes, boys.
Will we see some clag? Or will we just see lasers? We could even see, like, you know, just one team running around capping stuff.
You keep saying Clag, and all I assume is Clan Large Ass Goss.
No. It's the Lerms, man. The Aussie glue.
Just wait for these magical drop ships to come in.
All right.
Okay, so what do we got on your side? EMP.
Alright, I'm over here 22, or well, I'm on 228 right now, so hi, you gotta move. 228, we got 2 Supernova 1s, a Supernova C, Battlemaster 1G, Hellbringer F, and a Piranha. So no missiles here, folks. All lasers.
Yeah, we got Sealith in his Raven. He seems to love that thing. Zio's in the 2ER PPC with Narc. We got the Arctic. We got the Archer and Annihilator, because I'm not crazy. A Stalker and a Mad Cat 2 for Bowser. With 2 Goss, 4 LRM 15s, Bowser. That's dirty.
That is an interesting build.
Yeah.
I've played a Goss ATM Mad Cat, so I'd say that will probably work for this map.
Yeah, they got a lot of spread of weapons here.
Wonder if that is Rick Rom's stock Annie 1P.
Because it sure is.
Or semi-stock. 228 looks like gonna start off. They capped Epsi before EMP managed to grab Kappa. EMP not even going for Kappa. I don't know what they're doing. Looks like EMP has already got the cap. 228 does not have a cap yet. My apologies. 228 has sent their light off all the way to Theta. He dropped the UAV. I'm not sure if that was a misclick or he thought he
because he dropped
something.
I thought he dropped a strike too, so it must have been.
That is unfortunate. Don't want to waste those.
Yeah, not in this
Every bit of damage can count.
Yeah, especially when it's not hard to get around, to get behind on this map.
Either team seems to just be kind of feeling each other out. Looks like 228's going to grab Theta quickly here. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just going to hang outside of it. See if you can grab a pick. Make sure at least that he's not going to get jumped. Seal's out in front in his summoner. Trying to, I guess, feel out where these 228 mechs are.
Well, he's got narc too, so he's probably trying to set up some narcs for those LRMs.
Yeah. If you can land one of those on an assault mech, it's going to be a lot of damage. Possibly even just a kill outright.
Yeah. Although they're in not a bad position to push on Sealith, but
They'll never catch him.
it would never be no point to.
He's too far away. Their light mech's all the way on the other side of the map by his lonesome. 228. I don't know. Their light mech, I guess, gonna work the long way around. Maybe try and harass the backs of EMP. Just Darklight taking a lot of damage here. Is he getting lermed?
He is.
He is.
That
I would wager he's narked too. Down to 40% almost, and he's gonna die. He's just dead.
That's it.
That is an assault mech off the battlefield just like that. It's not good for 228. And now this Hellbringer kind of dangerously close all by himself. He lost his buddy, the Battlemaster, but Lerms are on another mech.
Yep.
On the other supernova, Dr. Thor. Dr. Thor taken down. And looks like this other supernova's next. Dom's going down too.
Yeah, he was taking a lot of. The Raven was pissing him off with Sealith over there. I mean, and Zyos is the only one who's really hurt in the summoner.
I don't think Selith has narc, but
No,
he's just holding these locks, doesn't care.
Yeah, he had solid eyes on them.
Looks like all of 228 is narked except this supernova, and the supernova is basically stripped anyways.
Yeah, Iron Kilo, well, was fresh until a second ago.
Yeah. He's gonna go down like that. All those missiles, too much clag.
Ooh, man, that was rough. Yeah, Draven's coming in just to get it over with.
Yeah. Should realize that he can't hold cap lead even as a light mech this outnumbered.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Clag is comp viable.
Well, I remember it was viable last MRBC season, but nobody wanted. It was risky. You're like, well, should we bring Lerms? It's like, But on this map, there you go. There you go. See those numbers. Oh.
700. 800 from the Archer.
Oh, man.
It's nothing but clag. Filling the sky.
Yeah,
Just like as soon as those mechs got narked, they couldn't do anything.
228 couldn't get above 230 like that. Oh, that hurts. I mean, the Battlemaster with 40 damage. There was no cover. There's no nothing. He had no chance.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Oh, I can't wait to see chat's reaction for that.
That was a great setup by EMP, though.
Yeah.
You know, they had Tag, they had the Raven, and then they had Narc with Zyos in the front.
Yeah. Even for the guys that didn't get narked, that Raven, they had 2 light mechs, or well, maybe just 1, I'm not sure. Just held that angle.
Oh, man. Whew. Like, that was a rape and a pillage.
Was unfortunate.
That was 6-0 too, yeah.
Looks like we've got Bowser.
You want to bring him in? I can bring him in. Huzzah. How's it going,
Hello.
Bowser?
Pretty good.
That last drop was ruthless.
The clag,
Ruthless.
man.
Like you did.
Okay, looks like it's just gonna be Bowser here.
Yeah.
228 has decided they are opting out of the interview.
That sucks.
Well, Bowser, do you feel dirty after the Lerms?
Not really.
They're
Not
pretty
really.
strong, to be honest with you, especially on a map like this.
You guys probably
I'm surprised our opponents didn't take any LRMs, actually.
like I figured maybe they did. I didn't say it, but I like bring AMS just in case. But I didn't see any AMS. I just saw lots of large lasers. Like, did you guys even think to bring that kind of deck, large laser ERPPCs, or just no? You figured.
Of course we had that kind of deck plan. We were like, let's do this. Let's give it a shot. Why not? LRMs are really effective, so.
Yep.
You know, like I was telling Toaster, you had the Sealith and the Raven on the side, keeping eyes on the one guy. You had Narc in the front. You had Tag. You know, 3 of you had how much LRMs? It was like, well, I mean, what the Archer did 800 damage. That's insane. Especially
In such a short time too.
on a 6v6.
Like I was off talking about what a light was doing, and then all of a sudden, oh, Battlemaster's dying.
Yeah, one went down, then the next, then the next, then the next, and it was that was quick.
So you guys.
The Narc Summoner helped. We had a Narc dual PPC Summoner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zyles with the summer. I mean, he definitely put in work. He was hurt, but yeah, not hurt enough where he didn't die, so that's fine. Did exactly what he had to do. So that puts you guys. I mean, like, obviously you're lighting it up now. 5-0, 30-6.
Yeah. Unless other teams, even if other teams put up some big numbers, I think that puts EMP solidly in the lead. I don't know. It's unfortunate 228's not here, but I understand it was a hard loss.
Because we definitely thought, was it dropped 3 or 4? 3 when they were making their way over to you guys with the linebackers. Like, we thought things could have turned around there, but the Mad Cats were just stuck way in the back, hurt. And then once you guys rolled up on those 2 linebackers, that's all she wrote. It was massacred them quick, and it was over.
So Bowser, any thoughts on the new patch? Do you like that Night Star? Any new mechs that stand out?
The Night Star would definitely need to be utilized differently, but I do like it a lot. As for the patch, it's good, honestly.
Yeah, you don't mind the changes?
I like the changes. I think everybody should like the changes because it gives more variety to start with. TTK goes down. It just feels much more dynamic, I would say.
I think you brought the Night Star and then you brought the dual Ultra 20 Hunchback, right?
Yeah.
So those are 2 of the kind of new perk mechs. So I guess you've at least been doing some signs.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have, actually.
Oh, yeah, we figured you'd have to. There's even how short notice has been. You got to test a few things, because if something else can work, that's, now becomes viable and amazing, you're going to do it.
Yep.
I mean, we're not going to get 4 UAC 10 Kodiaks anymore, but the next best thing.
Yeah.
Whatever can work.
Well, the 4 Ultra 10 Kodiak probably doesn't deserve to ever be brought back into the game.
No, it needed to die. It's too OP. But so, I mean, you guys got to worry about 228 Wild Ones and Clan Smoke Jag, and because you got Smoke Adders to fight as well. But ugh.
So we're ready.
So far, it's
Let
been
them
looking
come.
amazing.
Yep.
I mean, that's why you guys are Imperial. So
Congrats to Imperial.
yeah,
Good showing.
congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
It was a tough loss for 228. I wish they were here to talk to us, but I know how that goes. So,
I'd just like to apologize for the team swapping snafu. Sorry, Bowser and Selith and EMP, and sorry, 228.
No problem. I think it affected them more than it affected us, but regardless, yeah.
Well, I am very sorry. So that's it for me.
all right, Baz, we're gonna kick you out, but thank you for coming for the interview.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
And we will do the giveaway. Since I can do that now. Oh, did it come up first? Oh, it's a flippin' miracle. Let's...
I wonder if we'll start seeing more of that that Nerk PPC summoner. 'Cause I know I'd played it and built it. We tested it in internal scrims. Don't need as many heat sinks on your summoner these days.
Well, I mean, if anyone's watching now that's still in week 2, it'll definitely be interesting to see if they make changes to accommodate for that style of play.
Yeah.
Where am I?
I was wondering about quick play though. Maybe it'll have the same effect on that build as it did on the Ultra 2 Dragon. You didn't never see the Ultra 2 Dragon, and then all of a sudden it shows up on Worlds, and suddenly it's a really popular mech.
Yeah, and let's do this giveaway for 1000 MC. Let's have at her.
Who's gonna win? Oh, and Paul Volker has contacted me.
I did talk to him, so it's all good.
Okay. So yeah, Lerms, man.
And Mr. Samaru is our winner for 1000 MC. I don't think he really needs it, but you got it now, buddy. Talk to me, System Belmont, in the chat. I'm not a mod, as someone already hassled me about, so just find me in chat, or just find me, System Belmont, one word.
They give us stream keys, but not mod permissions.
Which is probably a good thing, because I don't want that much.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Be responsible.
Yeah. Or you can find me on Discord in the MRBC. Just tag me anywhere there. Well, yeah, that was a tough win. Tough loss for...
Yeah. Some close matches in there, but that last Polar Highlands, man, that was rough.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect the Clag, or at least be prepared against it.
Yeah. And don't forget, guys, if you want to watch 228 Death from Above versus... of course I moved my frickin' 228 Death from Above. Is it Cranky Canadians? Yes. Aces Wild, sorry. 228 versus Aces Wild tomorrow. That'll be on Kurlon's channel. Wherever the hell it was. Check the Reddit on the HBG Manifold, or whatever it is.
Yep.
I'm too lazy to press buttons. And thanks for watching.
Maybe more streams this weekend too. I'd imagine Jay-Z will be streaming. You said you may stream, so keep watching Reddit. And
yeah, no one's put anything down in the Discord to let me know so that I can see, but I'll keep an eye out. And yeah, if anything, I'll be on the Reddit to post if there is one for Saturday. So thanks, Toaster. Thanks for helping me with the drops. Thank guys for watching.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll talk to you
Thanks
later.
to the teams.
See you later, Space Cowboys.